update on what exactly we have going here in North Pole in this fine spring. It's still snowing, and it looks like we got about 3 inches of snow total. So there's more snow to deal with. So I'm going to have to probably shovel. Also, I got to take the garbage to the cage. So, yeah, it's in the shot. Okay, so hang tight. I had to get my boots out. I put my boots up thinking that this winter stuff was over, but it's not. As you can see, there is a lot of snow. It's crazy. I mean, look at the Camaro. Look how much snow is on it. I mean, really, that's, yeah, it's 3 inches of snow. That's how much snow fell. Holy cow, I tell you. Welcome to life in Alaska near the Arctic Circle. Like that show, Life Below Zero. Yeah. Life Below Zero. Yeah, Life Below Zero here is fine because we have Walmart. It's a big enough city. Fairbanks is the second biggest city, so it's nice living in North Pole right next to all the amenities. Now, let's go clean the snow off of the canopy over here. Let's see, we've got Snowy Go, says Tom. Yes, we've got a lot of snow. It's amazing. Let me catch up. Okay, Tom says, go, 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 go. As I am. I live streamed this morning at 9:30 a.m. because the snow is really coming down heavy then. It looked really cool. Yay, Jeremy. I'm glad that you're not getting timed out. Hi, I'm back. Yay. I'm so glad you're back. Let's see, Snowy Go. Tom, brilliant microphone far away. Yes, I love this microphone. I'm glad you said that because I replaced my other ones that weren't working well. I'm out of breath. Jeremy, I hate Katie because she kicked me. Nah, I unbooted somebody who was kicking you, but I would never kick you guys unless you timed out all my comments from a community. Not a single drop in audio quality. Yay! So excited. Oh, Tom. Yes, everybody go check out how amazing Tom is with his guitar skills. He is really good at it. I'm serious. Go check it out. Tom, you could type a link in the description if you'd like. I still have to look about the community page you're talking about. That's something I still need to look into. Okay, so Tom, share the link with your amazing guitar skills. And I can't believe it, but I gotta shovel again. Isn't this crazy? It's mid-April almost, and I'm shoveling. Oh, also, are you at the Leeds, near Leeds Bradford Airport for your airport? Because the travel agent and me, of course, looked up Ryanair prices, and they are reasonable. So I thought that was cool. But I'm just guessing that you're out of the Leeds Bradford Airport. See, in my former life, way back when there were travel agencies, I was a licensed travel agent. I literally love everything about flying, about travel, aviation. I'm a pilot in training for VFR, except I was a pilot in training, going for my VFR pilot license, and failed ground school miserably, and I could not figure out how to land the airplane softly without bouncing it down the runway. So I decided to stop with what I knew and not go further, because 4 of my great uncles were bush pilots and they all passed away in airplane crashes. 2 of them together, the 2 youngest, and then the 2 older ones over the next couple decades. So I figured other people in my family, like my dad's a pilot, my siblings know a bit. I have another uncle that's a pilot. I just didn't want to be the number 5 person in the family to die in an airplane crash in the bush. But I love flying that much. Anyway, back to the story of licensed travel agent. Oh, looky here. There's no more. The clear patch is covered with snow again. But yeah, I think it was in 1991. I got my training and became a licensed travel agent, and it was fun. Do you ever think I'd be still doing this in April, guys? Good grief. Okay. Ridiculous. Yep. Just yesterday, we were commenting how it wasn't like this. Oh, I gotta fix the tarp. It's in bad shape. Okay, yeah, it's coming apart. Right here. Need to hatch it back down. Oh, goodness gracious, I tell you. Life in Alaska. Sometimes not a reality TV show. Okay. I can't believe I'm still having to shovel here. Crazy sauce. Hi, Charles. I have him outside in his yard. Oh, good grief. Literally have to shovel again. Oh, okay. Good enough over there. Now, tomorrow's supposed to be in the 40s, above freezing, so hopefully it'll melt again. But, as I've said, we can get snow in May. It has snowed in May. Okay, let's come get caught up on some comments. Oh, I got my coffee and my tablet. Let's see, let me get that. Gotta have coffee. Otherwise, I'm gonna be grumpy, cranky. Woo! Okay. I have nowhere to sit though. Well, I guess I could sit over here because it's not snowing so heavy. But I got my spiked boots on, so I'm not gonna slip. Okay. Don't spill my coffee. Goodness. Okay, whoa. Let's get that there. Oh, check out also the video I just put up. It's the knuckle hop. It is one of the most brutal events in the Indigenous games. It's always saved for the end of the games of like Arctic Winter Games, World Eskimo Indian Olympics, traditional games, because it's so brutal on your knuckles that they have it be the last event. So go check it out. It's 1.5 minutes. And you hop like a seal on your knuckles, on your tippy toes. It's brutally difficult. Okay, let's see. Ugh. There, got it. Okay, just balancing on a. Okay. Woo, that was tiring shoveling. I think I might have to shovel a dog's yard too. I don't want to because it's probably just going to melt. All right, let's get back to catching up on comments. Whoo-wee. Lives. Let's try doing, there we go, live. Snow-Tastic spring day. Okay, let's turn the audio down. We already know it works. I could catch up on comments. Oopsie, boopsie. There we go. All right. Let's see. Not a single drop of audio quality. Weston, hi girly, how are you doing? I'm doing good, Weston. I was going to say Westony because you said girly. So Westerly. TNRS sub. Sup, dude, bro. Oh, yeah, grandma. Grandma. Yes, hello, how are you doing this fine day? That's grandma talk. Jessica Hurt, hi. Jeremy with Tom. Jessica, hi, how are you? I'm doing good. How are you doing today? I'm enjoying this lovely spring weather in North Pole, Alaska. Tom says, oh, that was literally 15 years ago. I know, I saw that it said 14 years ago, and I was like, cool, but still cool. I mean, come on, still cool. Yeah, definitely definitely keep playing that guitar, but immobilize the finger. I'm serious. I mean, last night I went and played the drums and I put the rubber bands on my fingers, and it's like, oh yeah, I remember doing it this way. And they still fly out of my hands and the rubber band catches it. But yeah, I still try to play without attaching the drumsticks to my fingers, just because it's sometimes fun to do. But I can't play as long because my hands get very tired. Let's see. But awesome guitar playing. Weston says, oh, again, how you doing? I'm doing good, Weston. Jessica, hello. Yes, hello, Jessica. And Jeremy, I got 1.2 views. Oh, cool. Awesome sauce. That is good. Glad to see that. I'm so happy when you guys get views and subscribers and you just kill it. Tom says, and that was 10 years after I was good. I know what you mean, because you know my story by now, probably, that Chris Novoselic and Nirvana wanted me to play drums on their first album. So I was good. Was Nirvana's first album was Sub Pop. That's when I was drumming back in the day in Seattle, 1988. Yeah, so trust me, I understand what you mean when you were good. I was there. So me having to put rubber bands on my fingers just to play now is like, ouch. But it's so much fun just to bang out a simple rhythm. I'm going to be doing that until you stick me in the ground. Boom check, like Phil Collins. That's about all you can do. That's how I'll get views. Hamzat, Hamzat. Hey, hi, Grandma. That is me. I am the grandma. Tom, I'm Sheffield oh, you're in Sheffield at the moment. Oh, okay. So I was just, because, you know, the curiosity in me, because I am a licensed travel agent. I had to go look. So yeah, it's like round trip under $100 on Ryanair. I was like, wow. That was just from the Leeds Bradford airport. Ryanair covers so many places. But yeah, curiosity always gets me. Oh, I live on Google Flights doing research, trying to find the cheapest routings for my travel. I still have Dublin, Anchorage day trip, and Adak Island, Alaska, Aleutian Islands coming up this month. So I got one trip down, 3 to go for the month of April. And then May, I have nothing planned. Usually I travel within Alaska when the weather gets nice, when we have our 24-hour daylight. That's when I like to travel in Alaska. And then September or end of August, I like to try going back out of the country. Oh, let's see. My tablet's getting snowed on with sideways snow. Ugh. Oh, I gotta catch up with the comments. But probably an Exeter next week. I have no home. I need to find somewhere to live. Yes, you do. I don't know how the situation is there. We have weekly rentals that you can do in America. I did that quite a bit in between moves in Vegas when I lived in Las Vegas. It was easier just to get the weekly rentals. But now you can do the Airbnbs, a monthly rental on an Airbnb, which is much nicer. Jeremy says if you look at my post, you will see my backstory kind of. Okay, I will, Jeremy. I've been trying to catch up with checking everybody's stuff out and liking and every now and then commenting, but looking at your stuff. So I will do that, Jeremy. And Gibby Remington, hey, how you do? Good to have you here. Yee. Tom, I wish I still had parents. Ah, yes. I still have my parents. Doobie's with his dad right now because he's a young guy. And how's that girlfriend, Doobie? I feel weird saying Doobie. I should say Remington. Mom would give me good advice. Oh, that's sweet, Tom. Yes. Find good advice wherever you can get it after your parents, because then you become the keeper of the good advice after your parents pass. So you are the keeper of it, and then you pass it forward. And then if you need advice from others, they can pass it forward to you too. Yeah. I got a lot of good advice from my grandma. She passed away last year, and she was getting close to 100, and she had a lot of good advice and wisdom to hand down to me. Jeremy, still, I don't know. Guess what? Look at my post. You will see my backstory, kind of. Okay, well, I said that 1,000 times. Let me catch up in the comments and I can get over there, Jeremy. Tom, I don't want to make Mr. Katie jealous, but I'm going to tell my husband he's got a nickname now, Mr. Katie. I love that. He'll laugh. Yeah, my husband, he's an awesome guy. We have a thing where we share everything with each other, where, you know, openly talk about everything. You say, oh, guess what? This person said, or guess what that's, because my husband knows who you are. Yeah, he knows, oh, you're Tom. Oh, and then Jeremy. Oh, and then Matthew. Oh, and then Remington. Oh, and Benny. You know, he knows them all. So I take him on the journey, but I'll tell him that. Thank you. I'm feeling pudgy because, like I said, my kidneys and the infection and all that googly block is hard for me to battle in my brain because my body is just like, it's tired, but I'm not going to let this body quit yet. Let's see, Tom, it hurts to play now. It is not enjoyable. How about just using the one hand? Like last night I was playing and I literally forced this hand, my limp hand, my lame hand, just to do very little, just little. And I let my good hand do all the work with my leg. So try doing that. Try to just really not use the hand that's bad, to where you're just picking with, whoopsie, as I spill, where you're just picking at the strings with these two fingers to make up for, well, if your thumb, like this, if you could use your thumb and these two fingers, tape these two fingers down and don't even use them. And then let the right hand do all the work. Because I think it was your left hand that has the finger that was injured. Try to remember. Jeremy said, she said, hi girl, and bro kicked me. Huh? Oh, I'll have to go and look real quick. Yvette, hello. Hey, Yvette. Alaska is actually looking like Alaska now. I know, exactly. And it's spring. Over saying hi, says Jeremy. Tom, I have a Sub Pop t-shirt. Ah, yeah. I almost played on, almost. I should have. But Nirvana at that time, it was just Kurt Cobain and Chris Novoselic. And they were heavy partiers. And I have come across them sometimes in Aberdeen because we would go down there to jam a lot. My other bandmates and just me too. And it was a party, drugs. And I couldn't do all the drug stuff. So I declined. I didn't want to be involved with the drugs that they were doing. But pretty cool. It's snowing again, says Tom. Yep. You love Alaska so much, Jeremy says. Do you know my friend? What's the friend? Tom says, awesome sauce. Yeah, I say awesome sauce. Blue Bunny, hi. Welcome, Blue Bunny. And Remington Dube is back. And Tom, it doesn't work properly. I can't do what I used to. Exactly. This hand cannot do what it used to do. Not at all. This hand has to do everything. Everything. But keep trying. The pinky was a major player. Yeah, you'd be surprised once you start adapting to, whoopsie, as I spilled coffee on me. Once you start adapting, that you basically pretend you don't have those fingers anymore. Just don't use them. When you start adapting, you'll be amazed at how you play. Dirtbike says, hey. Howdy, Dirtbike. Good to see you here. Blue Bunny, it's 67 with the heat on in my house right now, and I'm still freezing, but look at Alaska. 67's warm. 67. Wow. Hey, Benny. Welcome, Benny. Benny. Good to have you here. Now, Jeremy, I was going to check out your backstory thing you said. Which one do I look at? You said shorts had 1 point. There it is. Introducing myself. Jeremy's 15. Favorite color is blue. That's my favorite color. You're 5'9". You're Gemini. Crush you don't have. Okay. That's cute. Okay. So you are 3 years younger than my son. Because I had my son when I was almost 40. So sweet. Awesome. Okay, let's get over here. That was cute. I'm glad it got 1.2K views. That's awesome. We've got, hello, Doobie Remington, says Benny. Ben, BRB. I can relax now. Benny is here, says Tom. That's cool. Jeremy says, help me, I'm stuck in the call. What's that? I don't know what COL is. In the cold or the cloud, or I got coffee all over my mitten. I have to wash it. Oh man, Instamod. That's a cool term. I like that. Have you watched my videos? Doobie Remington. Yes, I keep up. Let's see. Whoopsie. Wrong thing. Let's go over here. Go to channel. I tried to keep up. That's 1 month. That's 1 month. My sister's cat. I don't have the audio up. It'll mess things up. I keep up with, I click like on your videos. That's how I know when I have or haven't seen something. Smash or pass cats. Oh, it's cute. Kitty cats. I'm allergic to cats, sadly. Emoji. Oh, I get it. That's cute. I'm easily distracted. I'm looking at Remington stuff. First time doing, oh, it looks like the knuckle hop. I just posted a video. The knuckle hop. You get on your knuckles and your toes and you hop across the floor. It's an event I just posted from the traditional games. It's brutal. It's kind of ironic that you posted that one. That's a commercial. Okay, I caught up. Cool. Lives. That was a month ago. Posts. Month ago. Okay, I caught up with Doobie Remington. Let's catch up with comments. We got Instamod. I got 1,254 views, says Doobie Remington. Woo! Congratulations. I love that. I love seeing your guys' content grow. Laura. Hey, Laura. Hello from Oregon. Oregon. Nice to have you here. That's the state where you cannot get out and gas up your car, right? And I remember I was driving from Washington down to California on I-5, and I stopped in Oregon to gas up, and I went to get out. Like, no, you have to stay in the car. I'm like, oh, that's right. I always forget. Or is Oregon still that way, Laura? Where you cannot gas your car up, somebody else does it? Blue Bunny, OMG Kitty, am I allowed to call you that? Yes, I don't know. You're like a mentor, so I feel as if I should be more formal, but no pressure. But have you seen mine too? Oh, Blue Bunny, yeah, let's go. I'm allergic to cats too. You can call me Miss Katie. Go to channel. Like I said, your guys' stuff comes across my feed. Oh wait, this is why yours isn't. Why am I not? Oh, I know why. Okay, now I'm subscribed to you. Sometimes when I'm adding moderators, like when I added you, Blue Bunny, as a moderator, I forgot to go and subscribe. Shorts, you are evil. 1.9 views 3 days ago. Congratulations. That's awesome. Epic. That is so cool. 1.5 views 7 days ago. Look at you killing it with your shorts. Your channel is growing. Woo! Love it. And you only have 43 subscribers and you're pulling 1.9K views. That's impressive. You should be proud of yourself. That is a task that's an accomplishment. That is huge. 1 month ago, songs for when you can't find the flowers and start getting scared. Oh, okay, I see. You got music stuff. Look at those views. You're doing superb. You just need subscribers. Yeah, shorts. You got some anime. I see my son loves anime, and going to Japan those 2 times, he took me to all the anime places. Oh, I have to click like on it. I do that. Okay, so you'll be popping up in my feed. I'll be able to go see your stuff easier. Here, yes, you're got Blue Bunny on there. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Take a look at your stuff because I could see that I wasn't subscribed to you, so your stuff wasn't popping up in my feeds. You're stuck in the blue shirt. The blue shirt. What's that? I don't know. I'm going to make another one of her cat. Oh, cool. Yeah, my daughter has 2 cats, and I can be around cats. It's just if I touch a cat and then I touch my eyes swell up, and I get sniffles and sneezely. But animal videos are really fun, so that's a good choice. Blue Bunny, thank you so much. I'm freaking out. Oh! That's so cute. All caps. You're so welcome. You guys are here for me. I need to be there for you too. And I like going to your channels to get to know you guys. So it just makes more sense that I should know who I'm talking to, what type of content you like to make, and all that cool stuff. Colin sent me lots of cash. That's funny. I like that, Colin. That is funny. It's so nice having non-moderators come in here and I can read their comments. It's so nice. Oh, yes, welcome, Colin. When somebody sends me a lot of cash, I might look you up. How's that? Oh, all my cash is tucked away for retirement. Oh, goodness. Okay, Tom says, lol, Blue Bunny, there's also a video of me drumming. Oh, okay. It's a video or a short. Let me know. Thank you, Katie. You're welcome, Blue Bunny. Well, I should say Blue Bunny, but I always just say Blue Bunny. Tom, I wish I had subs. I haven't gotten any content, so it's all relative. No, just, Tom, start making videos with your music, and you can be the guy that shows us older people how to adapt with your limited ability on your one hand. Now, your other hand is strong, right? So I could even do videos that way too, of showing how I adapt myself to making this hand just literally do this. That's it. And I still drop the drumstick just doing that. Todd says that video of me on guitar was on my brother's YouTube. Oh, that's cool. I love the banter in the background with the talking. And that if you take ZZ Top requests, I thought that was funny. So yeah, you get more subs that way too, Tom. And then tag, hashtag, do all that kind of stuff. Tom says, oh yes, it's quite nice without all the comments being deleted instantly by a certain person. I know, it's so nice. I can, see some new comments in here. Some of them can be naughty, and that's, you just get to it and take it out. But it's nice. Tom, oh man, no. Blue Bunny video, it should have a heart to cover my face because I value privacy. 9 months ago, titled Bluebird Cover. Okay, I'll get to that, Blue Bunny. 1 second. Tom says, every finger was super important. That classical poop. Yep. Every finger is important with drumming too. However, you could teach one-handed guitar playing. That could be epic. Yeah, definitely try it with, a lame hand slapping at the guitar. I literally need to make a drumming video of my limited capabilities from Nirvana capability of drumming with them to now. Blue Bunny says, it's amazing how people can play guitar because I cannot sing and do something with my hands without messing either one up. Oh, yeah. For me, I don't think when I play the drums. Okay, go to channel. Let's turn up the audio. It could be Blue Bunny's debut. The drumstick just doing that. Todd says that video of me on guitar was on my brother's YouTube. Oh, that's cool. I love the banter in the background with the talking. And then if you take ZZ Top requests, I thought that was funny. I think it's this one. So yeah, you get more subs that way too, Tom. And then tag, hashtag, do all that kind of stuff. Trying to find it and not talk over the... Tom says, oh yes, it's quite nice without all the comments being deleted instantly by a certain person. I know, it's so nice. Okay, I'm trying to find it. The drumming video. Oh, it finally happened. Oh! Bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Stand by. It finally happened. Okay. Adapt, improvise, overcome. Yes, it didn't break. It's a good case. I had the Velcro thing not too firm. Goodness. Okay. Trying to find the drumming video. I see a skeleton. Oh, goodness gracious. 1 second. Stand by. I don't see one with a heart over the face. Maybe that one? Oh, the ACT. Is it that one? Trying to find drumming. Where's the drumming? Which one? Let me know. Okay, let's go back to the comments. Maybe you've already told me. Okay, here we go. Gotta dry this thing off. Where's the drumming? Which one? Let me know. Okay, stand by. Maybe you've already told me. Okay, here we go. Gotta dry this thing off. Okay. I've got bad luck. It happened. Let's see. Blue Bunny says, I hear your voice. I'm quitting YouTube, says Jeremy. No, you're very successful at it. Don't quit. Keep going. Tom, 25 years I used all fingers. It's been about 4 years now and I still cannot recuperate from it. That's okay. You can do it. You can do it. Yes. Just pretend you get your hand amputated and you have one hand to play with. Like I've watched one-handed drummers, or like when I had my hand in a cast and I wasn't even allowed to just shove a drumstick down the cast to hit a beat. I just had my arm in a sling and I played with one hand, and that was fun too. So yeah, adapt, improvise, overcome, hooah. I've got bad luck. It happened, says Blue Bunny. What happened? And then Tom says, I literally cannot play how I could. Yeah, I can't either. No, there's no way I can play like I used to. No way. Yeah. I could probably play better right now than Kurt Cobain because, you know, I'm functioning and breathing. Yeah. But yeah, that crowd that Kurt Cobain and all them were in Aberdeen was pretty, I don't know. I didn't want to be a part of it. So I made the choice and now here I am. But I ended up working with Duran Duran. I got into film and video production, and my goal to work with Duran Duran did come true, and worked with a lot of music people shooting video. The little finger jumps all over the fret. Let's see. Tom says the little finger jumped all over the fretboard and now is dead. Ah, okay. So pretend that you only have one hand then. And adapt. That's my best advice on that. And you'll still sound good. You'll sound better than somebody who is just beginning, or somebody who, what's the word? Somebody who has their hand in a cast and a sling or something like that, just with one hand. You'll be surprised and amazed at what you're able to do with one hand and how good you'll sound with just one hand. And then Tom's little finger jumps all over the fretboard, is dead. Okay, so the little finger's gone. If your hand hurts too much to play with, like I said, try one hand and let the other hand just do like a thump beat or something on the guitar for a rhythmic beat. That's not it. XD. It is heartbreaking. I know. I definitely can relate, Tom. Definitely can relate. Whenever I get sick and I'm too sick to play the drums, I get depressed. Blue Bunny, you might have to hit video and scroll down to more. XD. There might be a tiny arrow to click. YKYK. Okay, Blue Bunny, I'll take a look. Let me finish the comments. Tom says the finger doesn't work. It did all the work. It literally doesn't move anymore. Okay, so the index finger you're talking about. Is my coffee warm? No, it got cold. Thanks for asking. Tom, I was a professional classical guitarist. That is cool. Was severe aching when I try. Okay, so then pretend your hand then is in a sling. And use one hand and play a melody. You know, play the the song in a simplistic form. If you do that, I will play to that song with one hand to it. So we could be like a collaboration of the one-handed musicians. See? That could sell, that could work. Pinky finger, yes. Still here, says Remington. Thank you. Okay, now, Blue Bunny. XD, she said. Video. Budget. Videos, not shorts, videos. It's hard to find. Video. Scroll way down. Said Japanese. Anime. Crash meme. Drum cover. Found it. One hand. Woo! So cool. Thank you for telling me about that. I just went and commented on it. That's cool. Oh my gosh. I love people that share their musical abilities and any other talents they have. Oh, bye. Got youngins leaving again for work. That's cool. Oh my gosh. I love people that share. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Still here. That'll be cool, Tom says. I know, yeah. The one-handed old people collaboration. Blue Bunny. Also, by the way, you probably can't hear the kick drum solo because my bass sucks. It's okay. I can pick it out. Yeah, that was fun listening to you play. That's awesome. Do more of those. Those are fun. Tom, once I find a home and get everything out of storage. Yes. All right. I know I've got to get my drum set because I've got 2 acoustic sets that I want to merge into one, and they're stored away in my big, huge storage bin. And when the snow melts enough, I was going to bring it back into the house and set them up. So right now I play on my electric drum set. Well, in England, you guys call it drum kit, but yeah. Let's see. Doobie Remington says at my dad's this weekend, so more live streams maybe. Awesome sauce. Okay, I will be looking for that. And Tom says I'm actually homeless You're in Airbnb, so you're not homeless. You have a roof over your head. Everywhere I look to buy falls through. I'm going to try down south next week. K-pop Katie. Me liking the stream. Awesome. Thanks for the hearts. And then Blue Bunny says, thank you so much, so much. Katie, I'm actually losing my mind in the best way possible, best day of my life. Aw, that's so sweet. See, you guys do that for me. You guys make every day just better. I love this community, how it's just kind of morphed into this, like, I don't know, nice, friendly, fun hangout. It's almost like the all ages pub community. Tom says, my entire life is stuffed into a locker. I have no home. It is stress to the nth degree. Well, I don't know what the housing situation is in the UK, but I'm trying to think. I'm just going through my head. Whenever I was in the situation you're in, like I said, I would do the weekly rentals and just kind of wing it. And I even had it where I had all my possessions in one car. I loaded up my car and that's all I had. It was kind of nice though, because then I had less stuff to deal with. But my final push and my final move back to Alaska was the last of my big moves. It is stressful, you're right. I had packed up my house in Las Vegas and it was in my ex-husband's garage, all my stuff, my furniture, my daughter's stuff, everything. And then, long story short, my ex-husband gave consent for me to have our daughter in Alaska full time. So yeah, that started the whole switch over to Alaska. And then I had to go down there to Vegas to get everything out of his garage and get rid of it. Said it's very stressful. And then I brought everything up in suitcases on the airplane. Started all over. So definitely know how you feel having things, all your possessions put in a locker, or like for me, it was in my ex-husband's garage. Yeah, but hang in there. You will get, Doobie says, with lots of mods. Yes, Doobie, when you have live stream, have lots of mods. Expensive. So the housing market is expensive in the UK. And in the UK, you can live, well, let's see, just where your work's at. Just find something simple and small. That's kind of what I did. I ended up finding something simple and small, but I had 2 kids. This is before I met my current husband. I had my son and my daughter. So, wait, Tom, do you have kids? That dictates a lot of your situation of housing. Let's see, expensive. I have possessions, but nowhere nice to put them. Yes. I have possessions in my big, huge box van because I'm in limbo of like the kids, because my husband has 2 kids, so totally we have 4, and they're all adults now. And they left a lot of stuff at the house. They all still live in Alaska and same towns. And so I just ended up putting it into the big, huge box van because it's nice and dry in there. It won't get damaged. In our garage, it's too moist. It'll get moldy and destroyed. So yeah, all their stuff ended up out there, and some of my stuff ended out there. And I'm still trying to figure out how to reclaim the house. My husband and I are trying to reclaim the house because we have 4 bedrooms and have our own rooms, but we still have 2 of our sons living at home. One of them just moved back, which is awesome sauce. And then, you know, Patrick's 18, so he hasn't moved out yet. So, really cool. Let's see. Tom says, I don't have a home. I have had a home since 1985. Yes, it's a long time. That's the year I graduated high school. 2025, suddenly no home. Trying not to cry. Don't cry. No. As my grandma would say, no, there's no time for crying now. I used to have a living family too. Yeah, I was just talking to my daughter about that, about how we're becoming the old people now. It's weird how time changes things, and we become the elders. We become the older people. It's kind of mind-boggling, really mind-boggling to me to be now we're becoming the older generation. There goes the other son. They're going off to work. Bye, Soul Pack. Have a nice day, darling. He's getting a ride, so I don't have to drive him. Me a wave to them. Oh, I'm that crazy lady in Alaska exercising outside. Bye. Oh, it's my son's dad. He works for my husband, and my son's girlfriend, dad. They all work for my husband. They all work at Great Alaska Pizza Company. Everybody, all my kids except for one, work at Great Alaska Pizza Company. It's a good job. Tom, if you ever want to change in life, move to Alaska and work at Great Alaska Pizza Company. You will make good money. As I tell Matthew, you ever want, if you don't have kids and you can just up and go, you get over here and work and earn a lot of money. Let's see, Blue Bunny. OMG, Katie, I just realized it is kind of late, so I'm gonna bail and get dinner. Oh, no worries. You get going and do what you gotta do, Blue Bunny. Since I got permission to say your name, I have a tendency to repeat it a lot, so bear with me. Oh, no worries. You can say my name. You can call me Katie. You can call me Katie. You can call me, well, some people call me Grandma because I am. Let's see. Let's see. I get kind of worried to mention that on the internet. I'm 16 because you're a minor. Yes, and you're safe here as a minor. Good, 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 good. So you're well protected. Also, you mentioned that this is an all-age thing, so I find it cool. I get kind of, okay, so good. Yes, this is all ages. Everybody on here, it's a safe community. G rated for Grandma. Grandma rated. Tom, 5 years ago, I had 2 parents and a fiance. Woo! Now nothing. Well, you still have yourself. Your parents want you to use the life you have and to enjoy your life and keep moving forward. As I get older and as I watched my grandma pass, she made it very clear to me that you should appreciate every day you have, even when she's gone. See, I'm gonna get teary-eyed. Her and I are really close. But she would want me to go on living and having a really, really good life and making the best of every day. Because I'm on borrowed time. Literally, I'm on borrowed time. So I'm getting teary-eyed because my grandma is special to me. But anyway, I'm on borrowed time because, you know, the kidney transplant, I should not be here. So she wants me to make the best of every day. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know your parents, but parents in general want their kids to have good life and make the best of every day that they have. So that's my wise advice from my grandma to you. And she survived a lot. She's the one that had her 4 brothers that were bush pilots pass away. And yeah, it was, and then her mom lived into her 90s, so I had her around, my great grandma, for a long time. Let's see, Blue Bunny, Tom, I know this will not be of assistance at all, but I truly hope you can get even a little better in some way soon, because this is seriously heartbreaking to hear. The most I can do is send a hug. Oh, that's so sweet. That is so sweet. Tom says, cheers, Blue Bunny. Blue Bunny, okay, now I'm truly bailing. Bye, I love y'all. Bye, Blue Bunny, thanks for coming by. Blue hearts, love it. Yeah, life happens, doesn't it? It does. And Benny, lol, DB, okay, bet I will. Betty, money. DB's 13. I'm minor. And BRB says, Betty, I'm back. Okay, I cut up on the chats. Whew. Yes. So, I was talking to my, I have a counselor therapist that I talk to like every 3 months. And we're mentioning that, you know, because my doctor gave me her kidney so I could continue living. And it's like every day I feel lucky to still be here. And when I travel because I still can, because I got the kidney, and I'm not on dialysis. I'm not stuck. So every day is just yet another day I get to see, another sunrise, another day out, another month's passed on the calendar. Now that I've seen, my own mortality right in front of me, I was faced with my own mortality when I was in kidney failure. That's when I got the kidney transplant. I was just like, wow, I have a future now. Because before I didn't have a future. I knew that things were very short for me. And so then suddenly I felt like, wow, the kidney didn't reject, it's success. And I was like, I have a future. Now I'm going to go live my life and just go for it. Yeah, but there's a lot of drama that happened between that, a lot of family drama. My in-laws and oh man, so much drama. You're surprised at who's there for you when you need help. There's not many. Finally come up in the chat. Yes, your doctor gave you their kidney. Amazing. Yep. Not their particular kidney from themselves. No. Yeah, my doctor. I have her kidney in me. She what happened was my brother chickened out, put it blunt, and that really upset her because she knew that I had to have this, and she wanted me to finish raising my son Patrick. She had gotten to know my son Patrick because he had come to appointments with me, and so she was really upset that he chickened out. So was I. I don't talk to him anymore. But see, I have family and I don't talk to them. I talk very little to certain family members, and so I have the opposite problem, Tom. I have too much family, but it's not good family. In-laws, blood, yeah. So I see life differently after seeing who was there for me and who wasn't. And it's made it easier just to push forward. But my doctor, she decided to volunteer. She was a good candidate. And so we did the cross match, and we were a match, amazingly. And then the transplant happened like almost a year later. And yeah, I have my doctor's kidney inside of me. I have 3 kidneys. They put the new kidney up front. And now, see, I'm not allowed to have her be my doctor anymore because it's a patient confidentially, patient something confliction or something. So my son, when he turned 18, he was randomly assigned a doctor at the Chief Andrew Isaac Health Center that we go to for the tribal care. And it was my doctor. He was randomly assigned. I was like, we're like, oh, hi. It was awesome. Tom says, wow, awesome kidney sauce. Kidney sauce. I know, brilliant. So it's actual awesome. Long live stream. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm just rambling along because I don't have to stop well, I got the dog outside still. He's like crying, like, hey, you have me outside. I'm suffering. And I'm like, I'm out here too, so I'm not suffering. And Tom says, an actual awesome source. Yep. We got Maddie. Hey, Barrel Maddie. How you do? Good to see ya. But yeah. So long story short, Tom, you don't need to have family to have a good life. Pick your passion, go that direction. My dad always taught me, make your work your hobby. And you'll always be happy. That's why I put my stuff, my passion into content creation and documenting my life, since I want my grandkids and my great-grandkids and so on and so forth to know who I am. Oh, goodness. I've got this in my pocket. It's my microphone case. So, there. Yeah. Hayes says, Barrel. Tom says, I would like to, though, but too late. They're all dead, so I guess I got to try without them. Yes, exactly. I'm living my life without the majority of my family on both sides of blood side and in-law side. it's less chaos for me. It's more enjoyable, less drama, less using me, less, I have more money in my pocket, more freedom. Um, just, I don't know, kind of try to find your path of what makes you happy. You know, I want to say a naughty word, F everything else. Just go for it and do what makes you happy. And things will start to happen around that. That's kind of what happened for me, because after my transplant 2.5 years ago, everything fell apart with the family, everything. And it fell apart more and more and more up until even last month, just falling apart, to where I just like, it's too much work. Too much work to try to make everybody else happy, because I have a huge family on both sides. And I just need to focus on me, myself. That's why I got rid of my Facebook, got rid of my Instagram. I want to focus on me. It's my life. It's what I want to do. I'm going to go for it. And so I threw myself into this. August 8th, I started this live stream. And I just threw myself into it and said, I'm going to put myself out there, because I'd rather know complete strangers out there that give more of a crap than family members or in-laws. And so, you know, if you don't have family, you can still find people that give a crap on the internet and connect with people. You know, because Tom, you've got a lot of people on here that you've connected with. A lot. Oh, we got Starlight VR down the road. Hey, neighbors. So yeah, Tom, there's a lot of people on here that you connected with. A lot. And a lot of people on this community care about you. So that's what we say to Matthew too. We want to know about how his mom is doing, because he's alone too. And yeah, it's just hang in there, focus on you, do what make you happy, and go for it. Because you got one life to live. You need to just go live it. And that's what this channel is all about. Just one life. We all have one life, all of us. Let's go live it. I want to say naughty words like black, 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 go live life, but I can't say naughty words. Tom says, but it's too late, they're all dead. It says, I don't do well alone, I need to find someone. I guess, I do well alone, but don't. I get it, especially as we get older. But it's when you're not looking, when it just kind of baps you in the head, and you start, you know, making better connections with authentic connections. That's at your age, you need to find authentic connections. That's what our age group is looking for. So I think that hits the nail on the head. So hang in there. Tom, other than the estranged wife, and you have no kids, she was my best friend for 20 years. I kind of had that with my ex-husband, but he kind of went off a different direction. So yeah. But, you know, you learn from your past and cherish what good memories you had and move forward. That's kind of what my grandma taught me. Now it's your time, Katie, to go and create some more memories. So I feel like she kind of passed the torch to me. Do we duck everything else? Yes, yes, yes. Duck everything else. Duck it all. And Starlight down the road. Howdy, howdy, howdy. That's so cool that you bumped into me at Badger Gas. Starlight. Let's see, Tom. Now it's just me. Nah, don't feel alone, Tom. I had a partner for 20 of my 40 years. There's lots. You'll be okay. Yeah, you'll be okay. You'll know that. And everybody in this community knows that. And everybody in the community is here for you. So, no worries there. And when you start feeling down and you need to connect, you just go to Benny's page, go to Doobie Remington, Starlight VR, Beryl Maddie, go to everybody's content here. Everybody knows and cares about you. So makes sense. Just, you got people you can connect with. And then, when Benny or Remington go live, it's fun to chat there. It's kind of cool chatting with, when I'm on the chat typing, it's kind of different where one of you guys is live streaming. It's pretty cool. Let's see. I'm back again, lol, says Benny. Tom says, good community. Yep, this is a good community. Oh, Blue Bunny's commenting on the comment that I put up there. Tom curls up in a ball at the feet of the community. Oh, yeah. This community, I think, is a really healthy community for people that are needing to find a good, healthy place to be able to just open up and talk. That's what I needed. Suffering horrific abuse at the hands of my brothers, and then as an adult, refusing to participate in the toxic cover-up of it has really liberated and freed me. Because it's when it's your own family members, your own siblings, putting that abuse onto you as a kid, you're supposed to keep it secret, the family secret. And then you have to live with the consequences of the difficulty of coping with it, or you have to just keep everything secret. And I just hit a point where I just said, duck goose it all. And I just started saying it out loud. And I wanted to start talking about it on my live stream. That's what I started live streaming in August a lot because of that. I wanted to be able to get brave enough to talk about it out loud and put it out there and tell my story and not be the one that covers up the gross, disgusting, ugly family secrets of my brothers. That I have the freedom to say it out loud and put it out there for the rest of eternity to be told. So this community has helped me a lot. You guys have literally helped me a lot with getting better coping skills on standing up for myself and not being afraid to say things out loud. Let's see. Tom curls up. Doobie, Benny, when are you going to go live again? I don't know. I know you guys got school and stuff going, so it makes it hard. Tom, it's good to let it out. I want to kick and scream sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes I get there, but I've noticed the more I let out and the more I just, do this emotional vomiting of all the junk and family junk, I feel freer. I just feel like, yes, this is life. This is great. I love not having to hold it in and just let it out. It's not my problem. It's my siblings' problem. So yeah, it's like a stage of adulthood as you get older, because we start seeing the world differently. We start doing life differently as we get older. So, whoopsie, I got this thing in my pocket again. I better stop. I'm starting to hurt. I've been having a lot of pain, the kidney area. It's good to let it out. I want to kick and scream. Doogie says weekend, but adult, so you can't. No, you can. My husband is a good example of that. He's a fencer. He fences. He used to be like ranked really high in the nation. And he goes to fencing practice, and he comes home happy because he gets to go and hit and attack things and beat people up. And as a man, it makes him feel better. So that's become his thing that he likes to do, to get his I guess man emotions out. I guess men are different. Oof. There you go. Don't want to drop anything. So let me put the coffee down. My advice to Tom is do something where you can get your aggression out. That means it's time for medications. Time for medication. But let's see, where are we? Please don't get arrested. I might get arrested for making too much flamboyant noise. Please don't get arrested. If I ran excitedly through the street feeling great, I would literally be put in jail. Fencing, though, has really helped. I can tell. My husband comes home just beat tired, but he's happy because he just got to go, fence and whack on people and stuff. So yeah, I made some videos of him fencing. He fenced in the US Nationals last year. That was pretty cool. So what was I going to say? So I don't know if you're into sports of any kind. Sports is a great way to get aggression out. For me, what do I do to get aggression out? Oh, I play drums. Yeah, I go beat on things. Yeah, I just go play drums. Yeah. Try to think. Oh yeah, I could do that. Let me. Okay. All right. Here I go. Stand by. I have an idea. Since I already have you here, let's do this. Okay, we've got no allowance to enjoy life. If I'm a smoker, I can't even enjoy a smoke without people giving me a hard time. Can't I just enjoy life? Yeah, see, after I got the transplant, I take really good care of my body because I don't want to ruin the transplant. So yeah, I really want to drink alcohol every now and then, but I don't even touch it after transplant. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you something, Tom. As I got my drum room back because my one child went ahead and went to work. The drum room's chaos. There we go. Got some light. Okay, stand by. Not going to play any music or anything, but oh man. Okay, stand by. Let's see, got that symbol. Wait, that symbol. There we go. Okay, stand by. Okay, there we go. Let's see if that works. Okay, so turn the drum set on. This is my happy spot and if I don't feel good and I can't play, I get upset. But oh, cool. Symbol. Electric. Yeah, I got my little weird electric lights. Oh my goodness. Okay. There. Okay. I put these little rubber bands here to keep, because the sticks slide. Now, so I'm going to do one-handed drumming, okay? Hand behind my neck so you can see. So, one-handed drumming. I had to do that for quite a while when this hand was really injured. This hand is so lame. The thumb doesn't work. It doesn't even feel right. So this hand just does that. And then sometimes I try to go. And I get this one to bounce. So, adapt, improvise, overcome. One-handed drumming. And then I make my leg do most of the work because my left leg doesn't do much, but this one can get the triplets in. 808 or 606 symbol. I'm not sure what this is. It's a DTX drum Yamaha. It's falling apart. It's held together with some duct tape and rubber bands, and the hi-hat cymbal electric broke, so I got my acoustic one here. Beryl Maddie says, that's cool, thank you. And Tom says, you got the beat. Yeah. You got the beat. Everybody. Betty, that was epic. Oh, shit. Got the beat. Dr. Pressure. So, Tom, one-handed guitar playing. Okay. One-handed drumming. Just keep it simple. Oh, wait. So you can see I'm not using my arm. Oopsie. Oops, it's falling. Now, when I use the rubber band, I take the rubber band and because my hands are not strong, they just do not work well. Get it on my index finger, whip it around. There. Now I can't drop the stick. So, one-handed again. Oh, did you get it positioned right? So, yeah, one-handed guitar. I challenge you in a collaboration to play one-handed guitar whilst I play one-handed drum. Here's a simple beat, and you can use it. This one's broken too. Goodness, but that is that. So, let me turn off these funky fun lights. My dog is outside suffering. My stepson has got this room, so he's enjoying it with my drums. But that's the only thing that stops me from playing. And then my husband's fencing gear, because he's a fencer. We got lots of swords, fencing sabers, and things like that here. But anyhow, I better get going. And anybody else that plays musical instruments, it's a challenge for everybody to do a collaboration of music is a cool, fun thing that would be really super duper cool to do. Okay, let's see. Tom says, you saw that video, my little finger did half the work. Yes, but if you had to have your hand amputated and you had to figure out a way to have a simplistic other hand doing it. See, my stepdad plays guitar, and I've grown up in music all my life. So one-handed, try it, just try it. Just try it. Simplistic. Like in there, I was doing simple with just one hand. The old Katie could have played a lot better, the younger Katie. The Nirvana days, yeah. Sure, I can learn to play guitar again. Yes, definitely. The little finger was a whole whole appendage. Got it. Yeah. But yeah, same with my snare drum hand is, it's frustrating. I definitely understand because this hand cannot do what my brain tells it to do. That's the problem. Your brain's programmed to tell your hand what to do, but the hand is no longer capable of doing it. So that's when the frustration comes in. So I definitely get that. I'm reading the comments. That's why there looks better that way. But I know how to play it that way. Okay. And I'm 40 in summer. Okay, so you are birthday in summer. 40. So you're still youngin'. I'm an old lady. I might choose a new instrument. Saxophone or something. That's cool. I also play trombone. I decided to play trombone in high school. Or no, 8th grade, junior high, and high school. I learned to play gradually, and suddenly a whole bit of my body is gone. Yep, just adapt, improvise to your age and limitations, and you'll be surprised and amazed what you can do. I learned how to play with one hand when I was 17, when I first broke the thumb, and had all that surgery. And that's when I taught myself how to play with just one hand. Don't be done with guitar though. Do the with the one hand. I know you can do it. Just try. No, you're not. You're not old. I am. I'm 57. That's old. I started in 94. Yep, that's pretty good time to. You have a long time of playing. So definitely try one hand. One hand. I dare you. Try one hand. I can always play, not like I used to. Nope, not like you used to. That won't happen. Adapt to what you can do now, and that's like good old people advice, grandma advice here. Yeah, I mean, you're talking to somebody who, like I said, I could play with Nirvana. So yeah, I was back in those days. All right, let me get my dog. He's like spazzing out, sad that he's still outside. He's so suffering. Come along, Charles. Let's go. Arrgh. You snowy puppy. Okay, there you go. Let me get you a treat now. He gets to have an outside treat. Here you go. There we go. Okay, so I should probably end this live stream. It is getting late. I'll get back to you on the subject. Okay, you make me go. I'll make you go. Yes, go. Well, the dog about to bark. I know. Mr. Benjamin, not Benjamin, Benji's my dog that passed away. Mr. Charles, he says, you will play with me, mommy. He wants me to throw he has to have big boy toys because he's just such an aggressive, and eat a shovel. Yes. Okay, I need to get going. I need to take my medication next round. I got you, Charles. I got you, Mr. Charles. All right, hearts to Tom, hearts to everybody. You guys hang in there, and I challenge everybody who can play any type of instrument of any kind, even if it's keeping a rhythm on a box. Let's do collaborations. That would be fun, wouldn't it? Oh no, low battery in my tablet. Okay, bye, Benny. Bye, everybody. It's my teeth we got some underneath it. Okay, Cleana, thank you. Cleana Puck, thank you very much for joining me. And I will see you guys tomorrow. All right, Charles, I'm gonna say goodbye. Turny wog. Okay, there we go. Say bye-bye.